Welcome to FEET.Teaching. Today I will introduce the future perfect tense. The future perfect tense is a verb used for actions that will be completed before some other point in the future. Example: the parade will have ended by the time Sister gets out of the bed at 8 o'clock. I will have left. Key words: verb, past participle, tense, preposition. The future perfect tense is for talking about an action that will be completed between now and some point in the future. Imagine that your friend Linda asks you to take care of her cat for a few days while she goes on a trip. She wants you to come over today at noon so she can show you where to find the cat food and how to match it up in the bowl just right so that Fluffy will ding to eat it. But you are busy this afternoon, so you ask Linda if you can come at 8 o'clock tonight instead. No, that won't work. At 8 o'clock I will have left already, she says. What does the future perfect tell us here? It tells us that Linda is going to leave for her trip sometimes after right now, but before a certain point in the future, 8 o'clock tonight. She probably shouldn't have waited until the last minute to find a cat sitter. The formula is the future perfect tense is pretty simple, with have plus past participle. It doesn't matter if the subject of your sentence is singular or plural. The formula doesn't change. When to use the future perfect tense? Sometimes you can use the future perfect tense and the simple future tense interchangeably. In these two sentences, there is no real difference in meaning because the word before makes the sequence of events clear. Example: Linda will leave before you to get there. Linda will have left before you get there. But without the prepositions such as before or by the time, that makes the sequence of events clear. You need to use the future perfect to show what's happening first. Example: at 8 o'clock, Linda will leave. That means that Linda will wait until 8 o'clock to leave. At 8 o'clock, Linda have left. This means Linda will leave before 8 o'clock. When not to use the future perfect tense? The future perfect tense is only for actions that will be completed before a specific point in the future. In other words, the action you are talking about must have a deadline. If you don't mention a deadline, use the simple future tense instead of the future perfect tense. Correct. Linda will leave. Incorrect. Linda will have left. The deadline can be very specific, 8 o'clock, or can be vague, next week. It can even depend on the something else happens after the parade ends. It just has to be some time in the future. How to make the future perfect negative? Making a negative future perfect construction is easy. Just insert not between will and have. Example: we will not have eaten breakfast before we get to the airport tomorrow morning. They will not have finished decorating the float before the parade. You can also use the contraction won't in the place of will not. They won't have finished decorating the float before the parade. The formula for asking a question in the future perfect tense is will plus the subject plus have plus the past participle. Will you have eaten lunch already when we arrived? Will they have finished decorating the float before the parade? Prepositional phrases that often go into the future perfect. By this time next week, Linda will left for her trip. 3 days from now, we will have finished our project. At midnight, the party will have ended. Will you have eaten already? Chester will not arrive by the time the parade is over. When I travel to France, I will have been to 10 countries. My sister will have cleaned the bathroom before the party. As soon as someone buys this chair, I will have sold all the furniture I wanted to get rid of. Common regular verbs in the future perfect tense. Infinitive, to ask. Future perfect, will have asked. Negative, will not have asked. Question, will you have asked? To work, will have worked. Will not have worked. Will he have worked? To call, will have called. Will not have called. Will I have called? To use, will have used. Will not have used. Will they have used? Common irregular verbs in the future perfect tense. Infinitive, to be. Future perfect, will have been. Negative, will not have been. Question, will I have been? To have, will have had. Will not have had. Will you have had? To do, will have done. Will not have done. Will she have done? To say, will have said. Will have not said. Will we have said? To to get. Will have gotten. Will not have gotten. Will they have gotten. To make. Will have made. Will not have made. Will you have made. To go. Will have gone. Will not have gone. Will he have gone. To take. Will have taken. Will not have taken. Will you have taken. To see. Will have seen. Will not have seen. Will I have seen. To come. Will have come. Will not have come. Will it have come. Note: be careful when using the verb to be in the future perfect tense. The construction is easy to confuse with the future perfect continuous tense. The past participle of to get is gotten in the American English, but in British English the past participle is got. Well, for now that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video and found useful. Thank you. Remember to like and share our videos. Bye bye.